Heyo everybody and welcome back to DRG. Today we are playing with a bunch of shellbacks. If you couldn't tell from the video title. I came up with that video title while I was half asleep. I'm just like, I know the next video that I'm doing with oops all whatever. It's I'm the cave is a bowling alley and I'm the pin. So we're gonna be playing with a bunch of shellbacks and younglings. It's not just one this time. And we are going to be going into a deep scan for the first mission. We are doing two missions here. This is the first build. We have armor break with shield battery booster and gas recycling. Gas recycling having innate armor break. And, like, the nades on scout don't really matter. I don't think any nade on any class matters whenever it comes to shellbacks. Maybe, like, SSGs, because I think SSGs deal armor damage or whatever. I'm not too sure. Anyway, this is the first build. This is the armor break build. The next build will be without armor break, and we're gonna see how painful that is. So I hope to have some fun during this. The first build is also going to be going into a deep scan mission. You know, at the end of it, whenever there's that giant pit down, and bugs spawn above you and rain down. Yeah. I'm hoping that the shellbacks aren't innately blocked by that, so if they are innately blocked by that, then you're not going to see that mission. We're going to go on to a different one, but, it will be funny regardless, so I'm going to quickly go check that. Well, I have discovered that shellbacks can spawn on the elevator sequence if they are the only things that are allowed. And I've also taken off Spiraling Drillivator, because I almost forgot to get rid of that, because it would have made that sequence a lot more boring. Instead of having them come down from the sky, they were now, rolling in from one side, and I could predict where they're coming in and dodge all of them. Also, tunnel rats are good here. Alright, we're down in sandblasted corridors for a deep scan mission. And there's also a Betsy. And let me tell you, I have here today, okay, it begins. It's... do I just start shooting? Do I just start shooting them and hoping for the best? They're... Toss? Kill the shellback? I didn't expect the doors to just open into hell, into actual legitimate hell. This is a bit special, isn't it? I don't know what Bosco is doing at the moment. I think oh god, I'm taking full damage in here. I think I need to get out. Where am I going, though? Somewhere that isn't here, that's for sure. So, I didn't expect to... Hi, yes. I didn't expect to fully have a billion shellbacks after me immediately upon entering. That was a little bit, I don't know if I can call it special, or if I call it... Hey, you know what would be great? If their freaking legs didn't block my my shots. I kind of forgot that the legs did do that. Hey, you want to know what would be great here as well? Playing a driller would also be fantastic here. Luckily, I can mostly just ignore them a lot of the time, because they're just going to spend a lot of time rolling around, and I can just ignore the hell out of them. Unless, like, a sandstorm happens, and then that's gonna bring me a lot of pain. And also, if they continuously spit acid at me, dude, that is gonna be an awful, awful thing. I don't know what I'm doing with all of these guys, because at some point, I have to get rid of them, right? But it might be... Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. I will just take a lot of damage just being bounced into the shot, dude. This is... There's even more down here, and they're even coming in, dude. What am I supposed to do? Besides ping one of them and hope Bosco, you know, tries killing his hand at killing them. Oh god, they're coming, dude. They are... I think this might have been a bad build. It's fine. I love how all of the adult shellbacks are instantly gonna be like, hey man, I know what... That's kind of fucking rude. No, stop that. Where did he go? Come here. You have something on your face and I need to get it out. Also, there is a... That man absolutely clowned on my ass. Alright. Oh my god, maybe I should have taken GK, huh? Yeah, I think I should have taken GK armor break. Especially with, why is there so many swarmers coming, dude? I know why there's so many swarmers coming, alright? You don't need to tell me what I did. But why? Does there need to be? Get out of here. Does this actually one-shot swarmers? Oh my god, it does. At least until I accidentally overheat and lose all of my, Is that more of them? Did I just hear a wave spawn? I might have heard a wave spawn. This is the most lax swarm or start to an absolutely cursed mission that I can ever imagine, because I could just... I don't have to interact with them a lot of the time, because they're not coming after me a lot of the time. They're just rolling, dude. Oh my god, we are already in hell. I literally was scratching my face. Alright, brother. You can't fault a man for scratching his face. Oh, okay. Well, oh, we're in hell. So, recently, we made some lasagna, which making lasagna takes a while. Like, actually, it takes a... That guy's gonna hit me, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. There is somewhere that I want to be, and it's nowhere near anywhere over here. Holy God. I wonder if we're... I was about to say, I wonder if we're anywhere close to the spawn cap of bugs because of how many shell... Dude, Bosco is trying his best. I wonder how good Bolt Shark would be here. Bolt Shark doesn't actually have any armor breaking, so it would probably be pretty bad. Can I help you, mister? You know, I would think that this weapon would deal a lot more damage, but apparently I am most assuredly wrong whenever it comes to shellbacks dying. The best case that I can use this for is just shooting them in the face. Shooting the little baby ones in the face, and at least hopefully they die. Also, Bosco having shock is absolutely fantastic as well. Also, we're about to be a little bit swarmed, and I need to not be anywhere near here, and also not be in the hallway. We are about to be able to dodge a lot more shellbacks. Let's get a resupply down. Thank you, shellback, for... You're gonna hit the roof as well, dude. Like, your spit doesn't do anything. I should have taken conductive, did I? I didn't take conductive, I took, the other one. Yeah, this feels very weird. Like a not... Can I help you? Can I help all of you? It feels like I can't get this resupply, does it? Mostly because of all the... He followed me. He actually followed me. I feel safe here. I'm not too sure how safe I can actually feel, dude. Okay, let's get out of here. I was going to say that we made some lasagna recently, which if you ever do make some lasagna, I highly recommend making your own things. Lasagna is already a lengthy process, and adding maybe I would say it's like 30 minutes to make some lasagna sheets for it. It's not really 30 minutes exactly. It's more of you spend probably 8 minutes of your life making the dough for it, and then 30 minutes of just it resting, and then I don't know if I'm actually safe doing that. And then you spend another like 10 minutes to flatten out all the sheets and all that. I am in danger. Yeah, that's kind of what I assumed. I really wish to power attack a lot of... Dude, I'm not even doing any of the mission right now. I am just dealing with shellbacks, because I think I just have to do this mission with shellbacks available because it takes too long to kill them. It just... I don't know what I'm... Look at the ball pit down there, dude! That is... I really hope I don't have to go that way. That's not right. I don't know who taught you to roll, but that's not the way that normal shellbacks roll, dude. That's not it. Whatever it is, that ain't it. Alright, we found the first resonance thing. Thank Carl that we only have, what, 3 more to go or something like that? It's, I really hope I don't have to interact with the freaking ball pit down there. That's gonna be a little bit awful. Hey, Bosco, can you, like... Okay, sure, just be in my field of vision. That's gonna be the biggest problem, isn't it? Is I'm going to have to deal with shellbacks. They're gonna walk towards me, and I'm gonna have to be forced to deal with them. Don't go where I think you are. Don't stop. No, okay, there's more. There is a lot more where that came from, isn't there? Can I please... Whatever it is, being in this hallway certainly is something I don't want to do. Maybe I should toss a cryo grenade to try and kill every single one of these guys. That sounds like a perfect idea, and I don't know if I did it correctly. You know what? It seems like I did do it correctly. You can't come up this hill. Stop coming up this hill. You're supposed to be beholden to the laws of gravity, dude. Listen, man. I'm just trying to do this. Get me this resonance scanner real quick before I get bounced. I see that guy. So you would think that their most dangerous move would be this hallway. How did I only get hit once? Oh, we're about to get hit a second time. I don't want to be here? Okay. You would think that their most dangerous move would be rolling into you. It is most certainly not rolling into you. It's that move right there is their most dangerous move because, as you can see, it has a massive AoE around it, and there's going to be multiple strikes coming in for me, so they could just all of a sudden I could get one shot by multiple of them hitting me at the same time. And that's most likely how I'm going to die on this mission. So far, though, it has gone... Stop it. No, don't die before... Die, please? Thank you. This is, that is a low enough roof, or a tall enough roof to where they could spit over that. That is a little bit awful. Anyway, I was talking about lasagna. Yeah, making your own noodles for lasagna and that type of stuff makes the entire dish that much better. Yeah, it's a little bit time consuming, I can agree, but it's also, you know, once you know how to do it, it is one of the... I have to listen a little bit for some shellbacks gonna be spitting at me. Hi, shellback, what's going on? Why are you there? Nobody will ever know. There's a second one. Okay. There's a... We're running with the shellbacks, dude. Oh, fuck, I don't want to be there. I do not want to be... You heard of, you know, I want to be back down here. I don't want to... Okay, well, that's definitely not a way to go. That is most assuredly not the way that I want to be. It's a little bit time-consuming, but it is really, really easy. All it involves is salt, eggs. You could use olive oil if you want, but it's not required. And flour, and that's it for a bunch of the recipe. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. I'm just trying to not interact with the shellbacks at all, because they are... I expected a lot more pinballing to happen, to be perfectly honest with you. Actually, I have cryo grenades. I don't really need Bosco to help. Excuse me? You wanna talk about how much damage you actually got dealt? Okay, well, I'm just dead. I forgot that gas recycling makes it so that you move a lot slower. I'm just surprised that Betsy didn't get absolute... Get me out of here, you know? Just... I don't want to be over there. Betsy's... Oh, I don't have any flares. That's not very good. Especially whenever I can't see where I'm going. Let's just hope Bosco has Betsy, even though that Bosco is currently not dealing any damage to Betsy. And I have shellbacks coming in. Man, it would be a really nice time if I could see where I'm going, see where the shellbacks are, and not have to interact with the shellbacks at all. And also not have a boss bar at the top of the screen. Okay, hello. Okay, hello. Well, I guess I'm dead. Yep. I saw that one coming. As soon as I got bounced and didn't grapple correctly. I 100% saw that one coming. Where the hell am I going, by the way? Because I need to get a resupply. I need to get either HP or a resupply or something. There's some HP. Before I can interact with the main swarm, or the main... These hallways are the deadliest that they can be. That's not a way that we can go. Molly, you piece of garbage. Hi, Betsy. What's going on? Betsy, could you die to wherever the hell I am? Get behind this and run away. Alright, well, at least one part of Betsy is dead now, because Bosco is going to try and kill it forever. And also... we can finally do this part. Don't do it. I know you're there. Get away from me. No, this is bad. Alright. Wait, we made the lasagna... Okay. We made the lasagna, which was... Okay, hello, Betsy. Hello. Goodbye, Betsy. You are now dead. I don't have to interact with you anymore, and maybe I will eventually repair you, and you can give me a little... You know, I was hoping that I could install the next little bit to this, the... whatever this is. Do the next little resonance thing. I didn't expect there to be a swarm happening whenever I came and did this, but hey, I did it. Let's go. Are we pogging? Yeah, we're pogging. Alright. I expected a lot of shellbacks to come and absolutely murder the hell out of me, but... mostly... Just get me out of here. You know what? There's been a lot of times where I walk into a room and I immediately think, you know what would be better than being in this room? Being in a hallway, dude. Just being in a weird hallway. Also, we have, We have Betsy now beeping this entire time, which I don't know if that's gonna be entirely too good. Especially for my own earballs, dude. I love the fact that I just walk past... I love the fact that I just walk past all of the shellbacks, and they just... Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, can we repair Betsy real quick? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. Yep, Not a thing that we can do right now. I don't think it's going to be a thing that we could ever do, to be perfectly honest with you. Hi, Mr. Shellback. What's going on? Is your face actually a times whatever weak point? Because if so, I should have been shooting that a long time ago. I love the fact that they slowly filter in. Every single shellback just filters itself in for... Why are you rolling, dude? Why are you still rolling? Oh my god, I don't know if there's any red sugar on the map for me to take. Also, apparently, the last residence is right over here, which is insane, and maybe I should grab it. Unfortunately, there's a big problem with all the shellbacks being here. Where is the residence? Right there, okay. We can make it so that the tide of shellbacks stops, so we can actually properly thin out their numbers. I don't know if that's going to be a thing that we can do, to be perfectly honest. I think the... I just got double hit, dude. Wombo comboed. You're up there! Why are you up there, brother? Get the hell down. The only person who's allowed to be up on a tall piece of place, a piece of furniture like that is me. All right, let's go see if we can't repair Betsy, because obviously this room is a no-go. This room looks to be more of a success than the other room, because there's just a bunch of younglings, because the adults have... Let me get this, please. Just... please? Okay, maybe the best option is to not be here. Alright, well, you know, I think the best option is to go back to here, repair it, and then get the hell out. I don't know how we're getting the hell out. But, we made it, and also Betsy's now dealing damage. Somehow, we have decided that's the best course of action. Don't know why, but it is. Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess I'm dead. Don't do it. Thank you. You know what? That was very nice. I still have to do the elevator section, which I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that, dude. That's gonna be something else. They're definitely gonna try to spit over that. Okay, let's get part 2 of Standing Still. A swarm of glyphid grunts, dude? How am I gonna deal with a swarm of glyphid grunts with shellbacks? This is... Yeah, I don't know, dude. This is... this is... I mean... let's just hope the spawn cap? Spawn cap, please? Spawn cap? Dude, they're cutting me off. They know where I want to go. They are dastardly little bastards, dude. Okay, real quick. Get that connected. So then we can come back there and eventually do that. Okay, next. Find a little bit of red sugar? You don't know where any red sugar is. Hey, look, some red sugar and a slasher. Well, we can't go that way. We also probably can't go this way. Okay, we are... This is... don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing here. I think the main thing that I'm supposed to be doing is hope to Carl that... God, I wish I could disable like special swarms during this, but I can't, and it also enables... That's not good. There is a sandstorm happening. Why are these guys following me? Why are these guys going this way of all things? I think there's an up here. There is an up here. All right. I don't want to go the same way where all the rest of the bugs are going. I have no idea where I just went. I'm lost. All right. I know where I am. I'm in the Holy Hoarder Betsy room, but I don't know. I haven't been in this room for a long time, and I haven't directly understood how big this room is or how small it is. So now. I think that was my best possible chance at swarm clear, and we still have more? We still have more cryo, dude? This is Custard's last stand, dude. Only the fact that we live is the difference. Holy, okay. That was, I think we're through it, and we only need to do one thing to stop bugs from spawning, and so we can finally cull the rest of the dudes, the shellbacks and all that, and finally get this mission underway. Holy dude. And I can finally talk about the lasagna that I've been wanting to talk about this entire time, because I still haven't talked about the lasagna this entire time. We made two lasagnas. We made a meat lasagna, just a straight up normal meat and cheese lasagna, and then we made a meat, cheese, spinach and mushroom lasagna, both of which were fantastic, and left there being a little bit of mushroom left and a little bit of spinach left. And why are you still alive? Like, why are you here, dude? I don't understand. Also, these are in the same room, essentially. What the hell's going on here? Anyway, it left a little bit of mushroom and a little bit of... Okay. A little bit of mushroom and a little bit of spinach left, so I've just been munching on that. Like, it takes a long time to cook a lasagna. Not only do we have to make the spaghetti, or not the spaghetti, the lasagna bits. Also, what happened to all the shellbacks? Did the spawn cap actually get rid of all the shellbacks, so now I don't need to deal with them? Thank Carl that I don't have to. That is kind of funny. Also, the Drillivator proceeded to take the resupply that has actual hits on it left down there with it. That is so unfortunate. It's kind of funny.
I need a damn minecart on legs. Where is it?
Anyway, it takes a long time to make a lasagna. You have to cook the meat. You have to do X, Y, and Z. So I'm starving. There is spinach and there is mushroom, like button mushrooms left. So I just take the 3 button mushrooms left, wash them, and then just start eating them. Which apparently is really weird to eat raw mushrooms. I didn't know, because if you say, hey, we're not doing anything with these mushrooms are gonna go bad. Or like, there's this lettuce is gonna go bad, and I can just have it. I'm gonna just eat it. Like, oh, you can make a sandwich, or you can cut them up and put them on something. Dude, I'm just gonna sit there, wash them, and just eat it. Like, you heard about that story of a man grabbing a whole head of lettuce, grabbing some ranch, and then dipping bits of the lettuce in and freaking biting it? Yeah, that's probably me, only I'm not putting ranch on it, I'm just biting into the lettuce. Because it's gonna go bad, so why not? I'm just gonna eat it. The biggest problem that I can see that I have with this is the baby spinach that we bought. The baby spinach leaves like I don't know, it's a taste or it's just a feeling of my tongue being very dry or whatever. It's definitely a feeling of my teeth are dry for whatever reason, even though that there is liquid currently on them. And then my brother bought some Arizona tea stuff, and I don't understand how anybody can drink this. This is sweeter than soda. It is disgusting, is what it is. I about 0% like it. Hey, look, some red sugar. Who could have ever guessed this? Also, a room that we've never been in, I'm pretty sure. Watch me get leeched, it'll be funny. So this, regardless of how this section goes, whether I utterly and hopefully die, or, you know, hopelessly die, are we gonna be having a... Thank you. I thought this was gonna be annoying me this entire time. Oh my god, they're coming. Wait, do they just spawn in the air and then just immediately die? Dude, there's so many bodies! I thought they were gonna be, you know, ping-ponging around this area, and just, it would be funny, dude. And now I can't freaking see what I'm doing. Are they gonna be spawning more? Oh, this is what I thought. Oh my god, okay, so... God, they're not dying? Yeah, alright, so this is kind of what I expected of, How am I gonna survive that? Is the best question here. I think I dig into the ground, wait till they all spawn. Are they all dead? They look to be all dead. Repair everything, and then, like, repeat. Oh, Lord. We have to keep this thing going. Okay. We have to keep an eye on the roof. Because if I sit here while they spawn, they probably just all kill me. They spawning? Oh, we're at the shell? Okay. I don't trust it. I do not trust it. Okay, that was a lot less, That was a lot less hectic than what I thought was going to happen. I kinda just assumed there was going to be a... I assumed that there was going to be a billion shellbacks just coming down at all times, and I have to avoid them while they die to the drill, which kinda did happen, but it wasn't the, That didn't play out exactly how I thought. I thought there was going to be a lot more waves of shellbacks, to be perfectly honest there. There was only 3, I think? Or 2. I think there was, yeah, there was 3. There was 3. The first one landed directly on the thing and instantly died. The second one killed me, and then the third one I witnessed fly past. So we have to do the extract now, which is going to be... It's definitely going to be something. So now I have to decide whether I want to do do no armor break, because I said that I was going to do no armor break, and then I didn't really interact with the swarm because of this armor break, because it was just easier to not interact with any of the shellbacks than it was to actually interact with them. So now maybe I take Gunner with, like, Leadstorm or something that's high damage and try to deal with all the shellbacks. I'm not really too sure how I'm going to deal this. Dude, this is... Okay, good. I thought I was about to be in, like, super hell, but if I have made it to this, if we can just sit in the air for long enough, I highly doubt these shellbacks can, what That's a lot of shellbacks. So how it works is that there's always 5 of the big ones that spawn, and then there's 5 to 10 of the small ones. They have a range that they can spawn in, and that's how I thought it would be kind of balanced. That is utterly horrifying. Alright, so I was deciding whether to do a driller thing or a gunner thing, because I want to interact with the shellbacks than just avoid them at all costs. So I'm going to be doing... Also, I should probably take improved charge spool system or whatever. So I decided to do driller with goo, because I think goo does full damage to shellbacks, and it also removes all of their armor, so I can, you know, Bosco can do something against him. We're also taking neurotoxin grenades, because that insta-kills the small little dudes if it ticks for a long enough, because I think they have less than 320, I think is what it does. Anyway, this is the build that I'm going with. That is trank rounds. That is not what I want. I thought I had explosive reload on that. Anyway, I'll see you down in the mission. I think we're going to be doing a short, a egg hunt, because it is the assignment for this week. Alright, we are down on the planet. I can hear a prospector data thing. There is a bunch of shellbacks. Now they're all dead. Oh my god, what? His ballsack, dude! Imagine being able to do that with yours. We stopped the video. I'm sorry, that came out... I'm not sorry, I'll do it again. That came out of left field, but that is immediately what I thought whenever I saw that thing go like that. You know what's gonna be real fun to deal with? I was just about to say, everything that you could ever possibly want. Also, why did I bring 2 shots, dude? Oh, that guy's dead. Is the Easter Bunny dead? I'm not too sure if the Easter Bunny is dead, but maybe it is. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with oh, there's also a barrage infector over there for some reason. Don't worry. There's also a... Dude, I don't understand the... Alright, so this weapon has a... The Sabata has the tier 5 3, which is the one that adds DPS, and it adds stacks of something, and it increases DPS based on how many stacks it has. I think stacks last for 5 seconds? 10 seconds? I think it's 5 seconds. I think that's how much. And it stacks up to 32. And when one stack dissipates, they all dissipate. So like, what's the point of it, dude? You can't stack it very high to get high DPS numbers. I really don't understand the well, the bunny's still alive, apparently. You can't stack it to get really insane numbers, or, like, keep the high number very high for very long. So I don't see the point of it, relatively. That is still a lot of... I don't know why there was those guys. I'm just trying to kill the loot bugs, please. So, you know, if you guys want to... That's a little bit cringe. You know, just toss one of those down. Maybe they'll all die if I toss a neurotoxin nade down there. The young shellback seems to not have that much HP whenever it comes to... Dear lord, yeah. It seems like the young shellbacks don't have that much HP. Good lord, dude. I didn't realize that it'll deal that much damage to their body. Holy, maybe I should have taken Driller first, and then, you know, I would do a no armor break one. But no, I just had to do it in this way, didn't I? Who could have guessed that Goo Driller is the superior option whenever it comes to dealing with shellbacks in a variety of different ways. Alright, we have our first swarm. I think one of the best places to stand for this swarm is actually up here. And I will explain. There's some red sugar right there. First, there is a hole right here for the small shellbacks to fall down, and then there's a massive hole for me to get knocked down into. if they so design it. The biggest problem that I have right now is the fact that I don't have much HP. Alright, well, I need to get this. I need to get this before they spawn again. Give me. Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna toss one of these down there to get rid of all the... Get me up somewhere so I don't have to deal with all of those guys. Standing here probably is the best option right now. So I don't have to get immediately just absolutely deleted from the small ones. I forgot how big of a difference it is to be on top of somewhere. Oh my god. The big shellbacks are coming, dude, and I don't have that much ammo. I need to get down to where they are to, yeah. I need to get down to where they are to grab all of the ammo that's on the ground, all the nitra. Yeah, the Sludge Blast is so good, dude. Absolutely pogging. Alright, I'm gonna toss that down there. Hopefully that takes care of a lot of the baby shellbacks. Excuse me, misters. There's a limit on how many can come up here at a time, dude. You're not... You're not respected. How many... I just absolutely missed that one. How many big shellbacks are coming? There's still more, dude. I wish I could see. I do have armor break on the second shot, right? I should probably just start shooting them with one, because that saves a little bit of ammo, right? Okay, so basically just make a shelf for yourself anytime you are, How does Driller's C4 do against shellbacks? I don't think it really does all too much against them. I killed one. At the moment, I'm just planning for Haxi to go down at some point, because it's really important that I do at least have a plan for if Haxi does go down. Because if I don't, then it's an infinite swarm, and I need to, at some point, get Haxi up, and I might just have to spend a revive if I don't do exactly what I'm doing here. So, you know, plan for failure is usually what some people say that's a bad thing. You should always plan for success, but I think in this scenario, when that can happen, then I think it's a very valid strategy when that can happen. And then I just toss a poison nade in there, and most things die whenever it comes to. Get out of here. Look at that. Explosive reload being fantastic here, because I stripped their armor and all that. And now, I don't think they can get back up. They have to, like, unfurl to get back up. I think they are stuck down there. Which is, you know, maybe I was wrong about them being stuck down there, but they certainly do have a preference for staying down there. I just need to fix it entirely. Please don't spit at me, mister. Thank you. I just need to fix it a little bit, and then we are good to go. Also, never C4 this area, because then Axie will fall down, and I'll have to redo this. You know, getting all those gunk seeds down there is going to be certainly a chore, dude. Because I'm gonna have to be very careful about how many I get at a certain time, because there's gonna be a lot of waves of shellbacks coming in. Also, this room is fantastic for shellbacks. There's a lot of up high areas, and also there is it's a large flat open plane. It's not very claustrophobic, so it takes the shellback. If I see a shellback coming, I can usually dodge it, is what I'm trying to say here. And in a very tight corridor, that's not usually the case. So, next, how are we going to be dealing with the patrol bots? I'm assuming I'm just going to be standing up on top of here, and then if I do need to repair Haxi, I can use one of my driller holes up there and get all the way down. So we should be perfectly fine. I'm also expecting a shellback wave here soon, but we'll probably be okay. Alright, I need to get up here, please. All the way up here. I don't know if shellbacks actually target Haxie, to be perfectly honest with you. I assume they don't, but I could be entirely wrong. That is certainly a wave that's coming in. Do they target Haxie with their spit? They might. I'm also just going to wait for my gas grenade. I know that I've already tossed one down there, but that was more or less to, like, okay, just toss one down. It'll be fine. All right, we have our first wave. There's also they are actually up here. That is horrifying. Okay, so this area has now been off limits because there is way too many shellbacks. Oh god, the patrol bot is attacking him. How do I get that shellback off of him, or the patrol bot off of it? Because we're almost done. Oh, that's all coming for Haxie, isn't it? Oh, Lord. The Shredder bots, the second wave of Shredder bots is here. Okay, okay. We just... Come on, Haxie. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. I need to go get a resupply. Do I need to get a resupply? I would like to think I do, because I am a good boy that requires one. It's more so I can get more poison nades, though, is really the answer, and a little bit more HP, because I don't know if I have enough HP to correctly go down there. There is also a hackable patrol bot. You are insane if you think I'm going for that. Where is it, anyway? I don't actually know where it is. Okay, we need to cross this open plain, which is terrifying, to say the least. Okay, we made it. I don't know if we are still going to make it. Alright, so now we need to see what the damage is down here. Okay, well, I was just trying to get across here because there's what I assumed would be some red sugar, but there is not. Do we just spend it down? We might have to spend it down for this. Oh, it's open. Oh! Don't do it. Like a glove, dude. That plan fit that plan fit. I was going to say something as smooth as butter or something, and it just came out with like a glove, dude. The Ace Ventura just crashing into wherever the hell he was, and just, yeah, that's how I felt with it. Alright, well that went a lot better than expected, to be perfectly honest with you, everybody. That went fantastically well. Holy.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
I can hear a wave of shellbacks coming. Or at least I heard them spawn in. I don't know where they actually are, because I don't think they don't travel like a normal swarm. Let's just say that. They travel to wherever the hell they want to. I think they mostly just travel down into this pit. There's a fucking machine event down there? That machine event is cursed. That is Pickaxe Overcharger. We can do that. Is the thing, is we can't do this. This place is way too open and way too flat. Like, this is a awful place to stand. Because the shellbacks can get up here and roll around for at least a little bit. Anyway, that's a cursed machine event. We can do it. We are driller. We have drills, so it's not that bad to deal with. It's just more so it's gonna take a long time to deal with it. I should get a resupply because I deserve it. I don't know why there was a flare that landed over there or whatever, but it definitely... Dude, this is just the shellback pit, isn't it? Just toss like 2 of them to over there, and it deals 1 billion damage to all the shellbacks in the world, dude. Oh, fuck. Okay. Perfectly adequate. Okay. What have I learned? Don't stand anywhere close to that edge. I have learned to do that at least. That is hilarious. They find some way to like, fuck me over almost at the very last little bit. Hi, dudes. I don't want you... this is my territory, it's not yours. Dude, I am so glad that I brought Sludge Blast. How many of them are there, anyway? You know, just a decent amount of... Jesus. I'm so... dude, I set off that explosion. I was expecting those to live forever. Anyway, where's the last egg? The last egg is directly below me. I'm gonna have to somehow... Horrifying? I'm going to somehow have to spin around. That's not it. There you go. Now he's mining it. That is the last swarm and the last egg. You're not dead, huh? Get out of here. Does that actually deal full damage? Here we go. The last swarm on this mission, and then I'm gonna have to somehow deal with the machine event and all of these shellbacks somehow, without spending more than, what, 2 more resupplies? Yeah, it's just 2 more resupplies. We could just get out of here now, I guess. That's not really in the spirit of everything. I'm going to wait to use my poison nades until I know the swarm is done. Is what I'm going to be planning on that. Also, stand next to the wall, for dear Christ, dude. Because standing next to the wall means they can't... Dude, that aim, dude. I don't know what else to call it besides... The shellbacks have some insane aim, dude. Alright, did we toss a poison nade down there? The answer is maybe. I wish I had some fire, to be perfectly honest with you. Hi, what's going on? This is going so much better than the scout one. Holy. Look at them all! Oh, my, well, we're fine. It's the siren's call, dude. I have to jump over there at some point to see what the hell's happening down there. I just have to, alright? It's in my blood. Alright, so I'll meet you back whenever we start dealing with that event over there. I don't know... Like, I don't know what we're going to be doing about that event, to be perfectly honest with you. It's definitely going to be happening, though. Alright. This is on the way going. Is it going to spawn shellbacks? I kind of assumed it would spawn shellbacks. Where are they? Or, no, it's a special event. Okay. How this works is that it only spawns basic grunts, like slashers, guards, and all that, and maybe acid spitters and web spitters. Basically, it just spawns things from the Glyphid family, or very specific enemies. And because I have all of those enemies blocked, I think it's only allowed to spawn these guys, the Ebonite stuff. So this was not going to be as cursed as I thought, because I thought I was going to have to hide all the way up there. Anyway, let's get out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I certainly did, and I hope to see you all again. And I assume this extract's going to be, you know, as spicy as extracts like this usually are, which is, I'm probably about to be in hell. There's about to be, you know, 50 billion shellbacks, and I'm not really too sure what I'm going to do about it. But we are just going back to the start area, so that's fine.